We are back for more action on this engine build. Y'all, this project has been so fun for the kid and I to do. It sucks that Aaron's been in pain with his back, but he's doing such a good job teaching us. His level of patience and diligence with teaching us and letting us do it, he's being forced to, but he's doing awesome, and we are so stoked to be back in the shop working on it some more. Huge thanks to Permatex for making this build possible. You guys are loving this build series, and we have Permatex to thank for it, so drop them a line in the comment section and be sure to grab all the Permatex products that you need. Let's get back to work on this truck. P.S. You're gonna want to stay tuned to the end of this episode because there is a curveball that none of us saw coming. Come to think of it, maybe some of you saw it coming.
It's time to get back to work. So we got a lot of stuff to do. The girls got, I can never point on this thing. Got the heads and everything painted.
They look so good.
Got the cylinders in yesterday, so I'm still pretty busted up. So I'm gonna be just trying to be nice and tell them what to do and film when I can. All right, let's get those pistons over there and start getting rings on them.
Do it. Yeah.
Yep.
Look at us lined up with these pistons. Popping the little bearings out.
Yep. Surprisingly, reaching for that towel would be very painful.
We're glad you can at least stand.
Yeah, standing's not that bad.
It's been a tough week having him down, y'all.
Okay, so our part number is 203671. Our new part number is 203671. This cap is a 10,000ths over bearing or under. I don't know how they did it, but this one's 10,000ths as well. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna verify. Got our little mic here. Okay. Perfect. Those bearings are the exact same ones. What I'll have you guys do first is get all these old bearings out of here, clean the caps, get all the bearings out of here if there's any in there. Clean, just kind of get all this spiffed up a little bit.
Okay.
And then we'll slide our new bearings in. The way we do it, you see the indentation right there?
Yes.
So that provision goes in that hole.
Okay.
So you'll start it there and then just slide it down in there. Now, it's good you're wearing gloves because these are sharp, and when you're pushing down, I have seen it skin people's fingers. So just be aware of that. You can use the dead blow a little bit to tap it down in there. Because these are rod bearings, the upper and lowers are the same. So you don't have to worry about getting these mixed up. Just as long as every cap has one and every rod has one, you're good to go. When it comes to main bearings, different story. A lot of times there's an upper and a lower, but for this, we're good here. And this is kind of how I'm taking the old bearings out, just bumping it. Clean this up and then get your air blower and blow air through there. Make sure there's not anything stopping that up because there's a lot of junk in this engine. Okay. We'll blow that out.
That's the oil galley inside of that rod?
That's the oil galley. You see it going right down the middle.
That's so cool.
That's what oils the wrist pin. So you blow it out, make sure it has, you know,
flow.
That it's good and no restrictions. And then put a few drops of that assembly lube in there and then also force it down in there.
Force it down in there with air?
Yeah, just push it. Otherwise it's gonna run out because the piston's gonna be going down the top, it'll just run out. So we'll just get some lubrication up to that main wrist pin right there.
Okay.
And should be good to go. And then once it's all assembled, we'll go straight to dropping them in. And the last thing you do before you drop them in is oil those bearings. We'll be good to go.
And we do the rings after we do all
Yep,
this?
let's get all the bearings done and then we'll move on to the rings.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay, let's get the cleaning.
Cool.
This one just pushed out. You can see about pushing it right there and see if it'll push out.
I'm gonna get all of them out and then I'm gonna clean. Or maybe you could go behind me and clean them or something.
I could. I'm glad to do that.
I just want to make sure we keep them in order.
I'll start getting these unpackaged for you.
Thank you.
All the bearings are out?
Okay, so you can go ahead now and put your bearings in those caps if you feel like they're clean.
Should
And
I have my hands super clean?
They do need to be dust free. Yeah, you've got dust on there. So
Should I use a Scott towel and then a regular towel?
go ahead and take your gloves off and just start fresh. This is a job where you're cleaning your hands or changing gloves frequently.
Right.
Go ahead. Just gonna verify there's no dust. Start it up here, where that little kind of goes in its groove. And it should push down in there fairly easily. Yep, beautiful. But you can see how if you slipped on that, it would cut your fingers.
Absolutely.
So you just be extra careful.
Right.
Try to keep any fingerprints because they're gonna carry dust. And then just move down the row with them. Yep. Yep. Perfect. So we're gonna do one piston at a time. And we're gonna take one piston over there, the rod cap for that, the bolts and everything for that. We're not gonna do two at a time because I'm not personally putting my eyeballs and everything. So I'm gonna send you to that truck with the piston and the cap that goes with it. And if you put it in the wrong hole, doesn't make a difference. As long as that cap is matched up to the rod, it doesn't matter where it goes, but we're gonna try to keep it in line. Now, this is one job where you use as many towels as you possibly need. Stretch.
Right.
I'm jealous of you being able to stretch like that.
That's sad.
Beautiful.
Ooh.
All right. Now we'll get these blown out and cleaned up. Get some lubrication in there. These wrist pin bushings are in really good condition. Yeah, this engine didn't have any miles on it since it was rebuilt. We need to fire a compressor up.
It's plugged in and ready. Are you ready? It's got 100 pounds of pressure in it right now. So.
Okay, that's fine. Will you hand me that and I'll just do this part? You see that dust come out of it?
Yeah.
Get all the rat turds out of it. Okay, since I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and put some juice in these.
Do it.
Do it.
So now we have assembly lube on our wrist pin bushings. Yeah, and you can tell it's better. It's not dry anymore. Cool. Now you can pop all those bushings in there.
Cool.
So my dad was telling me a story the other day. About a month ago, he built an engine on a truck, put it all together, and it locked up.
Oh.
Didn't figure out what it was. The crank was 10 thousandths, and he got 10 thousandths bearings.
Was there one that wasn't or something?
There was one bearing that was in the wrong box.
Oh.
It was in a 10 thousandths box, but it did not say on the bearing. And it took him about 4 days to figure out why the engine kept locking up. It was because one of the half shells in the box that was labeled 10 thousandths was different.
That's wild.
That big of a difference will make the engine seize up.
Absolutely, 10 thousandths will lock that up. Yep. And I don't know if his crank was standard and they sent one oversized bearing. I don't know the exact details, but in a kit that he ordered to the correct specs, there was one of them that was off.
It's doing weird things.
Okay, pull this side up, the one closest to you.
This side up?
Yeah. Yeah, it's down in there too far, that's why it's binding.
Ew.
Yep. I'll just come do it for you.
Okay.
Now check this out. We got a messed up rod.
Oh, it's got a little gnarl there.
Let's get a file.
How'd that smooth out?
Looks pretty good. Try the bearing and see. Perfect.
Oh my gosh. Somebody's got a system they're super proud of.
Yeah.
They would be so happy to know that it's shaking our walls.
I didn't know people already got their tax return checks. So we're gonna start off with the oil ring. It's this one that's it's a two-piece, kind of funky looking. Okay, so we're gonna put that on the bottom. You see this little gap in it right here?
Yes.
Okay, we want that gap to be opposite of this gap.
Okay.
Now rings almost always are stamped which direction they go. So you see that writing?
Yeah.
We're gonna make that go up. We're just gonna spread this one. This one, if you spread it very much, it will snap. And you learn that taking one off.
Yeah.
They're pretty brittle.
Yeah, they're very brittle. Super hard metal. Now we're checking to make sure it goes in the groove. Nothing hanging it. And then the way I personally do it, now that that is all on there, I spin that groove away from me. Because we're gonna stagger these. We don't want any of our gaps lined up. If we do, it'll burn oil.
Okay.
So because this has 4 rings, you stagger them in 4 different positions.
Okay. Does it matter which one?
We're gonna see if they're numbered. See, that one even says top on it.
Oh. So that one, yeah.
It says top on it.
Oh, it's still so dirty in there.
There's just carbon that you're not gonna get out. And the minute you run the truck at all, it's gonna get more carbon in it. That's an S3, that's an S2. See if any of these have instructions. Yes. Okay. Or top, single or double dimples. Because they're numbered 1, 2, 3, and I know that chrome ones usually go at the top. We're gonna put number 3 down here. I'm gonna make that one opposite of the oil ring.
Okay. And then you do the other ones here.
Yep. And that one's stamped number 2, so we're just gonna pop that in. Constantly verifying that it says top, so we didn't get sidetracked and get one off.
Now, when it says on top, what happens if it gets flipped over? Would it just burn oil? Burn more than it should?
It may not do anything, but so you see that little leg right there on it?
Yes.
That's so that when the compression hits it, it goes in there and it pushes it out to make it a tighter seal.
Okay.
So it would probably run fine, but we're not going to take a chance with it.
Gotcha. Just wondering why that was so important.
Yeah, it's a good question. Okay, so we got one facing this way,
One facing that way.
one facing this way.
Facing that way. One facing that way.
Okay, so that one is exactly like we want it.
Perfect.
Let's get some oil and our ring squeezer.
Like assembly lube or what?
No, that's a little bit too good. We want just normal motor oil, which I believe there's a little kettle over there for it.
Yes?
Yep. Okay. And this is where it gets messy. So I'm just going to get my hand wet, make sure there's no dirt on it.
There's not that much in there.
Whoa. Like I said, it's going to be messy.
Yeah. Cool.
And all that good and wet. Double checking our rings. Everything looks good.
Cool.
Okay.
What?
Not much care for that. These, see those little indentions?
Yeah.
That's to hold it, to keep it from sliding down the cylinder, and they are not very pronounced. But, oh well. So I want that pretty much just on my rings. I don't want it way down.
else.
So you see it's resting on our rings now.
Yeah.
So we'll just tighten it until it's all good. And then we're going to cylinder number 1. And I've rotated the engine where cylinder number 1 is down.
Okay.
So get you one last good wipe on that crank journal,
Okay.
the rod journal on the crank.
Right.
Then we'll put some assembly lube on this and we oil up our cylinder. Just like we did the piston, we'll just lap oil around that cylinder and then we'll drop this bad boy in.
Okay.
And is number 1 toward the grill or toward the firewall?
Yeah,
The grill.
That's a good question.
It's the front of the engine.
Okay.
Yep. None of this automotive trickery. Number one is what you would expect number one to be.
Right. Oh, I need safety glasses.
Okay, she's going in with her eye protection.
Yeah. The other day, I was like, oh, well, I could like loop it like this and do like this. Like that was my first instinct to what to do to clean it. And then Emmy was like, oh, I like your strategy, and she was doing it too. And then Aaron was like, okay, tomorrow we're gonna get under there, and what I do is I just fold the towel up where it fits perfectly and loop it around the thing and just go like this. And I was like, what? That was my first thought. That's exactly what I did, and I thought that was really cool. That I had the same thought as Aaron. That's crazy. Yeah, I think it's looking pretty clean.
I think it looks really good.
This is scary.
We're gonna split forces. One of us has to be down here and one of us has to be up there dropping the piston in. I don't know which will be which. I think Aaron should tell us.
Okay.
Do you have a preference as to who's up top and who's...
Yeah, I want you on the bottom.
Okay, me on the bottom.
Because I can crawl on top and help her. I just can't do the heavy lifting. So what the kid's gonna do right now is she's just taking motor oil and she's gonna get a little bit in her hand and she's gonna wet all these cylinders. That way when we push our piston down, it's lubed the way it needs to be. Some of you guys might put pistons and rings in dry. I've never done it that way. We always put oil on the rings, on the piston, and we oil the cylinder walls as well. And you're about to do what I did. It's okay.
My arms are so short compared to y'all's.
Yeah,
Okay.
looks good.
I was trying to be so careful not to do what you did. I'm getting it everywhere.
Aunt M's gonna have a shower of oil.
Yeah. That was better. The nozzle's so like
I know,
groovy.
a quart would be easier, just normal oil jug.
Okay. No.
A little squirt bottle, anything would be easier than this.
No.
Cool. All right, I'm ready.
Semi ready?
She is.
I'll get your ratchet for you. Let me try to wedge myself up in here. So before you put it down in there, verify that your indentation on the bearing is going to be facing the driver's side. You there? Now you can heave it down in that hole and allow it to sit on the edge of the liner like I was telling you.
Okay. So would it be facing me or would it be on my side?
It's going to be on your side once you
On my
flip that
side.
piston
Once
over.
I flip it.
Yep. And I'm going to get up in here so I can... Ooh, ow, that hurts. Ooh, got it. We're good.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Yeah,
yep.
once it's flipped, it'll be
Go
on.
upside down. I know it's a handful. I wish I could do it for you. Yep. Confirmed. You are correct. Now this is gonna want to just like fall down in there.
Right.
We'll just go kind of easy. Keep going. Now get your hand out. Set it right there on the top of the block. So now the weight's off of it.
Right. Oh my goodness.
Doing great, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's ease it down in here. And Emily, your job is to line it up and make sure it's going to go over the crank. I'm going to grab the hammer. I'm going to square up this thing. I've got a gap over here. That's squared up. Okay, so you take the hammer.
Yes, sir.
Emily, you good to go?
Yes, sir.
All right, now bump right in the center of that. Okay. More. More. Doing good.
Yeah.
Emily, we're still looking good down there?
Yes, sir.
Give her the beans. Now grab that hammer a little bit higher. I don't want to see you cut yourself on this.
Okay. Feels like it stopped.
Yep. Okay, so let me go grab the little tool.
Here, I can grab it.
Yeah, if you don't mind, go grab it.
Absolutely.
We'll tighten this a little bit more.
Here's this.
So go ahead and tighten it for me.
Let me get in a better position.
Yep, take your time. This is an important part of the job, so we take as much time as we need.
Okay.
Think
And we're
that.
tightening it?
Yep. doing good. Okay.
Is that good?
Yep, now let's bump her down in there.
Okay.
My studs are almost past the crank. It's looking really good. Yeah.
Yep, that was it. Okay, let's keep going. So it's just that compression ring is so tight, that top chrome one,
Yeah.
that it's, and this is not the right tool. We're making do with what we've got.
Okay.
A real tool would be machined to fit around that piston, and it'd be hard metal, and it would clamp everything perfectly. This will get the job done, but it's not perfect.
Okay.
So now go ahead and bump that thing down. It should go down easier now. Honestly, you can probably just stand up and push on that hammer and it'll go down without.
Okay.
Just try that. It'll give us an idea of how tight it is in the cylinder. Yep.
Oh yeah. A little
Come
bit
on
more
down.
and I'll be ready for my cap.
Yep. You'll hear it pop. That's
Yeah.
it. That's what you want.
Beautiful.
All right. Now, Emily, did your bearing stay completely where it needed to be?
It looks beautiful. It's
Okay.
flush on both sides.
Perfect.
And yep, the little divots on the driver's side like it's supposed to be.
Yep.
Everything looks really good.
Okay. So, did your stud stay in place?
Yes, my
You
studs.
see that little cutout for where the bearing goes?
Yes.
Yep. As long as those are in the right place,
Yep.
we're good. Now, I am coming down there to just help you real quick.
Okay, so
But it's gonna
before I
take-
put my cap on.
Yep, I just want to put my eyeballs on it as well.
Okay, perfect.
Now, kid, you can take number 6 piston, the last one in row, get it chucked back up in there so that we can put this thing on it.
Okay.
Okay, that's oriented right where it needs to be. All right, cool.
Okay, let's inspect and be sure. It goes on this side.
Yep.
No debris. It's all oily and good.
There's a washer. And those nuts are directional, so,
Yep, there's my smooth side.
yep. Okay, now, you got your ratchet.
I do. It's right on my tummy. Torque wrench incoming. I'm getting a little oil bath here.
Oh, yeah.
It's so nice. Thanks, babe.
Cool. So I got that set at 140 foot-pounds.
Excellent.
Okay, so the way I do this is I would orient your body sideways under the truck. Put your feet on that tire or that leaf spring. Unfortunately, that's our smaller torque wrench.
I'm doing like a quarter crank with
Yep.
each one.
Perfect.
Ooh. We got us a popsies.
Love it.
First one done.
First one done. Now take your hammer
Amore.
and pop that cap. You know, just give her a bump side to side. Yeah, you're good. Now wiggle with your finger. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Ooh,
Perfect.
ooh, 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 ooh. Heck
Ready
yes.
for another 1,000,000 miles. There's that indentation on the rod bolt. That's got to be in the right place.
Look, yeah, this thing is so heavy.
You can go ahead and toss it in the hole so it'll sit up on that edge like we talked about.
Yes.
Now, is your indentation facing the correct way?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, now hold it up with your passenger side hand. Just like, see how it was all crooked? Okay, that's fine.
Is it fine?
Yeah, you're good. I just didn't want you to crush your hand.
Right.
Yeah, you're there.
Okay.
You do this for 40 years and your body gets pretty tore
I'm
up.
winded and I just
Yeah, uh-huh.
lifted that in there. Which is
like-
diabolical. Do we need that little tool?
We may need it again.
Yeah, I got it.
No, I can go get it.
Alright.
That's good. You're way up in there.
Okay.
Hey kid, can you look down through number 3 cylinder?
This one?
Yes.
Yeah. Hello.
Hey dude.
Booger cam.
Am I doing a good job
Yep.
so far?
Doing great. So take your hammer and lightly tap that ring to make sure it seats all the way down. It'll probably be up in one area or another. Okay, you're looking good.
Okay. I don't know if y'all can see this, but it's actually kind of rotated.
You can rotate it.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Okay, we can start bumping it in, I believe.
I just hit my head.
Oh no.
I did this.
Do me a favor and bump that ring squeezer down on that side.
This
I think
side?
it's trying to get crooked in there. Yes, that's way better.
This?
Yep.
Is that it?
Yeah, now go for it. Okay, that just got tight, so hold on.
Okay.
It's so hard not being in there, just doing it myself.
Oh.
I want you to tap right here on that ring squeezer. Toward you.
Oh.
Like on the actual side of it.
Oh.
Right here. Okay, yeah. Now bump piston down.
I still feel like it's not moving.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not just hitting it hard enough.
Yeah, no, I can't tell. I probably need to get up there. Let's trade places. And
Okay.
I'll just worm myself in there. It feels like the ring squeezer is going between the ring and the cylinder. And you can break a ring real easy that way, so
Okay.
I should be okay as long as I'm not actually picking the piston up.
Right. That, you can't hold on to that. Do you want me to do anything?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's exactly what's happening. The ring squeezer's moving.
Come down now.
Okay.
Good job.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
Yeah, the ring squeezer was just stuck in there.
It's okay. I think it's stuck again.
Yeah.
I can hit it from this side if you like.
It's stuck right there in that corner.
It's stuck right here.
Not a great ring squeezer.
This one's being way more difficult than the other ones were.
Yep.
Here
Good
we go.
job. Yay.
Okay, fingers clear.
Yes, sir.
Aaron, you did so good.
Oh, thank you. There's no way to coach you through like that process of. That's the hard part about this is it really is a feel thing,
Yeah.
like an experiential thing.
Ah, got that one.
Oh, good job.
Got it.
Nice work. Okay, so you can ease it down in there with your hand cupped like that. That way your other hand's not stuck under it. You see you've got something to hang there. Now you can shift. There you go. Yep.
Okay.
And we're not smashing fingies.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, will you verify that clip's all the way in? I have contacts in, so I can't really see.
Clip. Yes.
Is it seated well?
It's seated well.
Okay, perfect. Emily, if you're ready, we'll ease it on down in there.
Rock and roll.
Make sure this is seated well.
Right.
Yep, it looks good to me. So let's go ahead and start tapping that piston. Oh yeah. Okay, that just stuck on a ring. So let's,
did.
unless it hit on the bottom.
It didn't hit on the bottom.
Okay, so go ahead and tap a little bit more.
No, I think it's stuck.
I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like you can go a little bit more if I just hold up on this.
Okay. You're right.
Okay, it did stick on that side
Okay.
now. Okay, now we're good.
Looking good.
Okay, perfect.
Cool.
Nice work.
Oh, thank you. Ready, Amy?
Yes, ma'am. Beautiful. Oh yeah, seated.
Cool.
All right. Okay, gotta wiggle. Fingers clear.
I see your face.
Hey,
Hi.
I see your face. It's the cutest. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Okay. I was about to say it was the cutest face, then she sends a big old piston toward me. Oh yeah. Almost there. Oh, and we're in. Divot to the driver's side. Number 5 to the driver's side.
That one's right there.
Mm-hmm.
This one will come right here.
Yep. Remember, that's one that we do like minimal
Minimal
squeeze out on.
squeeze out. Just to clear
Just enough to clear it. Good.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay.
So then what I do is I rotate this gap to the front.
all the way over here.
Yep.
That's the front. This is 2. This has to be 3 because it's black. So these ridges go on.
They go up.
They go
but
up.
it also, I believe it says top.
Right
Yep.
there. Cool. Okay, this one this way, or do you do it in sections like this?
Nope, I rotate it once it's on there.
Oh, okay.
So the bigger rings, the way I do it, and for you guys watching, you got a better strategy, cool. But this is the way I do it, and this is the way I'm teaching it.
Okay.
So what you're gonna do is tilt this down until that lines up. Lines up? Okay, now put your thumbs right here. See where my fingers are? I want your thumbs right there.
Okay.
And this is gonna take some learning. So you're gonna kind of, at the same time, push out and spread. And don't ever force it too much.
Right.
It's always better to step back and kind of look. You were doing good though. Yep. Okay, now this is secured in here. So yeah, move to right there. Yep.
Oh, that's scary.
Yep.
Okay.
And so next, take
Goes
one.
all the way
Yeah.
down.
Make sure it's seated
Okay,
all the
wait.
way around. All the way around. I'll just take one corner of that.
It is.
Yep, see there? Now just take one corner of that and slide it down the next hole.
Then don't you like spin it?
You hold with this finger and then just kind of work this finger down while you're pushing down and out. Yep, you got it.
Ooh.
That's a feeling thing. It's just something you get used to.
Chop.
Get these in the groove.
Get these in the groove.
Yep. Yep, that'll work.
Cool. Okay. And then 1.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep, and you're doing good by dragging that last little bit in and keeping it from scratching this aluminum.
Yeah.
That aluminum's very soft.
Okay.
And this one's a little bit more heavy duty, so you're going to use a little bit more force on it. So not so much down, more out. Okay, I think I've not explained it super well.
Okay.
So
Where do I
See-
press out at?
see, this is here.
Okay.
You're pressing. I'm using the inside of these fingers to kind of push out.
Okay.
And then once it's kind of stuck on there, and I know this isn't a spot, I can move out here, pull out and down.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So here and here in the grooves, kind of.
Yep.
I use this to go like this.
Yep.
When
So you're
that's in the
stuck there.
groove.
Yep.
Oh, this one's hard.
Yeah, the compression ring is much harder.
Oh, I feel like it's.
Okay, so focus here and kind of push down because it'll pull itself up over there. You're doing
I
good.
feel like it.
Yep,
I am.
You're about to get easy. You got it.
That was good.
Yeah.
Okay. Here and here.
Yep. We got this one's. We're gonna have it forward.
Yeah.
The second one, we're gonna have it straight back.
Yeah, and then.
Third one
Third
is
one
facing
this
me.
way.
The other one's facing that way. So they're all clocked, opposite each other.
Cool. And now I
Yeah.
get oil.
Yep.
Is that good?
And I'll put our tool back on because this is a pain in the butt and not something you should learn. You should learn to buy the right tool.
Cool. And then I'll go get the hammer.
Oops.
I'm ready.
Look down in 3 and 4. See how they look.
They look good.
Okay, cool.
Finley, what? You can't jump up? 4 done, 2 to go. Almost. And we're down. Beautiful.
Cool.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I got a wiggle out of all of them.
Beautiful.
And they're all torqued.
Nice.
Yay.
All right, next thing's next. Time to put these dudes on. The ones that stole a week of my life from me. The kid asked, how are we gonna put those on? So you're just gonna pick them up and put them on. She was kind of like, yeah, didn't they just tear your back up? I was like, yeah, they did. Answer's the same. We're gonna pick them up and put them on. Well, that went pretty smooth. Girls did a good job. Emily got her heads cleaned up, and now she's about to work on the block surface. She's gonna wipe it down. We got a lot of oil on it, get all that oil off, and she's gonna blow out the bolt holes, because like I said earlier, if there's any liquid in there, it will crack that block. So she's gonna blow those out, and then they are gonna figure out how to pick those heads up and put them on the engine. So these are our head gaskets. On a Cummins engine, they've got these little white, I hesitate to call them an O-ring because they're made out of gasket material. But that's what seals off your water jackets. And you can take these out of the gasket and actually get oversized ones. Because like I've said all along on this build, those blocks have a tendency to wear out because you have individual heads. And so if your block's kind of junky, you just get you some oversized little grommets there and it'll seal the water jackets up. It's pretty cool. We don't need to do that because our block looks pretty darn good.
We've got our head gaskets and we're going over them with the copper spray a gasket high temp sealant from our friends at Permatex. Aaron has used this stuff for years and trusts it a lot, so this is an important step. You okay up there?
You're doing great.
I'm just trying to act like it's no big deal, you know?
Yeah, it's no big deal. Just 140 pounds. No biggie.
Just my own weight.
That's crazy.
Can you go kill that light over there? It's
Absolutely.
destroying the shot.
Absolutely. The light has died.
Nice, thank you.
Death to light.
I killed it.
We could really work that up in our minds.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you. Uh-oh.
What?
This is the head with the spring on it.
Oh no.
That one's got to move.
It's okay.
I think we said it right.
Yeah, they set it straight on the dowels.
We're so cool. On to the next. Hi.
Hey. Top.
Perfect.
Okay. Turn 1,
Okay.
3.
One.
I knew you were gonna do that, so I did that.
3, 2, 1. Yay.
They had the feeling we were doing something awesome, so they wanted to give us some props.
Oh yeah.
Listen,
What's that?
that is set down.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I was just digging for tools because it's time to torque heads. And it's like close to 7 p.m. now. And Aliyah is going to go spend the night with her friend Ellie.
Yeah.
And so we're going to tell her goodbye here. She's off work now, I think a late night, Friday night. She's
Yeah.
put in the week. So we're going to say night.
Yeah.
And she's going to go have fun with Ellie. Tomorrow we're going to get to go watch our buddy Clay drag race. So that's going to be fun. Aaron and I are going to keep progress if we can get these heads torqued. But we've been roaming around looking for a socket, so we may be out of luck. The kid is saying she's signing out for the day. Yep, it's dark. Aaron and I have been running around town. O'Reilly was open, a couple other parts stores were open, but nobody had a socket.
Tomorrow. I'll take it.
All right.
Cool. So we'll take the evening off, go to the races tomorrow, and Monday morning we will have a socket and it'll be scramble time. And maybe I'll be able to actually move around because I got to get up there and set those valves, set the injectors, do all kinds of good work once Emily gets these torqued down. We're going home early at 8 p.m.
Going home to edit. Work the second shift. See y'all tomorrow. We're back in action. Mission 1 this morning is to install the head bolts. So that's going to be exciting. Less words, more work.
Yep. Okay, we got our bolts here. I wire brushed them, got everything cleaned. We do have a couple that are damaged on the sides of these bolts. A lot of times they'll get pitting in them. And I would change those if I had access to bolts, but I do not have access to bolts, and these are huge. So they should be okay. We've got them lubed up, got some grease on the threads and on both sides of the washer. So we'll just drop these in. And first thing she's gonna do is torque them to about 40 foot-pounds. I'm still not confident enough in my back that I'm going to get on the torque wrench. If it gets real sketchy and I feel like one of them's gonna break and throw Emily off the truck, I probably will get on it myself. But
Break and throw Emily off the truck.
when you're pulling 450 foot-pounds, which we're going to torque these to.
Okay.
And a bolt brakes. You should probably be wearing one of those harnesses that tree trimmers use, because you go flying.
Okay, you better wake up, Emily.
Yeah. Get ready.
It's your time to shine.
I'm being right here to catch you
Trust
when you
me.
fall.
The job you're about to do will wake you up. All right. So far, I'm loving how it's going down.
Yep.
Now, let's bump this up. Now, that's 150. All feels very smooth. There's no
does.
jumping of the bolts or anything like that.
Thought I'd bring this over for y'all.
Yep, you can crank that up to 200 foot-pounds.
Okay.
Love it. So on a Cummins, big truck Cummins, the small cam, big cam N14s. The way you set the valves on these, it's actually pretty cool. There's a accessory drive over here that's got a mark on it, and then it's going to have A, B, and C on it. And there's a little indicator down there. We'll get all that cleaned up. On A, I'm going by memory here, so don't hold me to it. On A, I believe you set it 1 and 5. B is going to be 2 and 6, and C is going to be 3 and 4. I'll look that up before we actually get into it. On these things, we've had trouble tuning them up in the past. And when I say tune up, I mean setting valves. When we set the valves on it, we've had trouble. If that accessory drive was not timed correctly last time, nothing's going to work out. You're going to be wondering why your valves are tight and all that stuff. It'll totally screw the valve adjustment up. So we're going to verify that's correct, and then we're going to use the sequence that Cummins wants us to. Again, it's been a very long time since I've worked on one of these, so we'll be learning together.
Here's this bad boy.
Thank you, ma'am.
Whoa.
Maybe like this.
Be over here.
Yeah, it is always going to be easier if you're pulling,
pull, right.
but we're just going to 200 right now. So
Yeah, this is going to be too hard to push. Yeah, I'm going to want to pull. Oh, you should give this a shot.
Make it look so easy.
I know.
it's a big wrench, so 200 it should be easy.
You have so much leverage.
Yeah.
So when we're using a big wrench like this,
Okay.
this goes for every torque wrench, but especially on a big one, your job is, as you're pushing, to try to keep this as level.
level.
Because
Don't
if it's
let
at
it
an
push
angle,
down.
it won't kick. It won't click. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my.
So I was using my butt against the filter.
Whoa. That is so insanely hard.
Perfect. All right,
That
now
was so hard.
hold your end up.
That was so much harder than you made
Do you
it
want to
look.
try repositioning? If you sat here and you pushed your feet against there and you pulled, it might be easier. Changing your body position.
Okay.
That's how I do it. I pull it.
Pulling will always be easier.
Yeah.
Like when I was doing the rod bolts last night, putting my feet against the tire and like pulling against.
Right.
Yeah, that's how I've always done it.
It's so much easier.
Yeah.
I need the maximum amount of clicks. Yeah, that's so much easier.
All right. Perfect. All still feels good. These are going in super smooth, no binding, no cracking.
My faces while doing this is going to be really hysterical.
Or something pop.
It was my back.
This is only the first setting.
I can jump in there.
Yeah, you guys definitely take turns.
wanting you to experience it, but and you're doing amazing.
Yeah. My dad and I would take turns.
That's
Good. You're doing awesome.
Thanks.
All right. Bump that up to 300. I've got to let my feet get blood circulation back in. This will be our last interim torque before we go to the actual setting. There's always 2 or 3 engines a year that you put together and you're like, I don't know about that thing. Fingers crossed.
Good luck out there, homie.
There's one guy came in on the newer Caterpillars, their overhead cam, and a rocker arm had come off, got between the cam and the top of the head, the window this side of the head, busted a big chunk out of it. And he didn't have money for a head, so I drill stopped all the cracks in it. And then I made a drill pattern around it, the little piece that was missing. And then took 1/4 inch steel and shaped it to it, JB welded it on and put screws in it. And as far as I know, the truck's still running. But it was one of those, I'm like, this shouldn't work and I shouldn't be doing this, but this little boy's broke, he needs to get back to work. We're going to 450. All right, now you get to see what 450 feels like.
Push with my legs. Stay strong in my arms and my back. Don't let anything
Mainly just don't let it twist. Short wrench bending. Yeah, you look down at it, she's curving it. You're doing good.
Oh my God. This is getting harder each one I do.
No one's at it.
I'll try.
Oh, you can do it.
You can absolutely do it.
Oh my God.
You're getting there. There it is.
I'm sorry. That was so hard.
Yeah.
That was so hard.
Well, you're pulling 4 times your body weight.
Seriously.
It's going.
Oh my God. My God. What? 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 Oh, it's so close.
It's so close.
It's getting ready to click.
Get you another bite, so it's.
Oh my God, it just keeps going. What in the what? No. I can't. I can't do it.
All right.
Oh my God.
So you can no longer laugh at me for grunting getting out of the chair after 20 years of doing this.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
A for effort.
My
Yeah.
Lord. And you're just gonna do it. I think, yes.
Emily's got a little more weight on her.
You had it almost there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were right there.
I just couldn't.
You're a beast.
Yeah.
You did. You did though.
I just couldn't
like
get it
a-
to click.
Mm-hmm.
A tiny, tiny bit.
I should have stretched before this. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
I'm gonna hit my foot.
I would argue there's not a ton of 13-year-old boys that could do it either.
Yeah.
But I think you probably made more progress than a lot of 13-year-old boys.
Was that my first one? Or did I clicked one, right?
Yeah, you clicked one of
Okay.
them. Well, and if you had to, you would have walked away, came back, and clicked it
Yeah.
on every single bolt if you had to get it done.
Yeah.
Which was very much what I had to do back in the day.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was my phone.
Yeah, it was.
I'll get it.
Thank you, sweet girl.
It magneted
Oh,
to
you're right
something.
here. You good? You took a tumble.
Don't just look. Stop in here and torque some bolts. We'll drive my steering.
Wonder why. Oh, it was right there.
Yeah.
This whole time I was
trying
like, really trying to work myself up.
Yeah, next time we build a big engine, if my back's out, we're gonna have a shop party. All you guys come down and everybody can torque one bolt.
That's so funny.
Oh yeah, you got it.
You're doing so good.
Thank you.
Well done.
Oh, you need a cushion. I mean, you were born with cushion, but you need an additional cushion.
I knew you couldn't resist.
That was funny.
Nice.
Thank you, sir.
You got 6 more on that head.
Yeah.
Okay, we are done. We're just gonna check them, so let's take a break and then we'll come back and check them all.
My heart is racing.
Yeah?
Nothing could have prepared me for this. Okay, it wasn't that bad. Okay, it was that bad. I need some water.
All right, good job. Nice work. Thank you. I wasn't sure how we were gonna get that done when I hurt my back on Monday. But you guys did it.
Oh yeah, it's mainly Amy.
Yeah, it was mainly you, for sure.
No, she said it was mainly Emmy.
Oh, I thought you said it was mainly me.
And I said this morning it was mainly you that's built this. Like when I'm editing it, I'm doing like here and there. Like I know I lapped the valves, and that was mostly time consuming. But like the heavy duty work, like dropping the pistons in and like all that stuff was really big.
Yeah,
That was fun.
it was.
It was really awesome. That is a huge part of the job checked off the list.
Yeah, absolutely.
Seriously.
It's a big one. So I was telling Emily this morning that the kid impressed me because she would watch what I was doing and then predict my next moves. And I've worked with Emily for a long time. Not bad-mouthing anybody, her brain works differently. She's thinking about the shot and the whatever's next. But the kid was very honed in on what I was doing. So by the time we got to putting the bearings in, she knew I needed a paper towel next and she had it waiting on me. She knew I needed assembly lube next and waiting on me. And that's how I've always been. If I'm somebody's assistant, I am at least 1, usually 2 steps ahead of them, just because I know my job is to make their life easier. So she was doing that naturally, and I appreciate that.
That's
It's a
so
big
good
deal.
to hear.
Yeah, it's
That
a
means
big
so
deal.
much.
You keep that up, and you are invaluable. Like you'll have something to do your whole life. You'll be like me. You'll have too much to do.
I loved that.
Yep.
Yes. Makes
the
me
truth.
so happy.
Yeah, when we were driving to the racetrack yesterday, we were talking about when they were setting the piston in and it kept getting caught on the ring squeezer. And he had to get up there and hit it, various ways to free it up. And Elia was like, I watched exactly what you did so that I could know next time and you didn't have to get up here. And I love that you said that. Like, I paid attention. I memorized where you hit it and how you fixed it so that I could do it. And
Yeah.
it's just really sweet.
Yep.
Sweet
stuff.
and great life skills. If she never builds another engine, there's things in there that you learn that stick with you and you can implement in all aspects of your life. It's really, really cool.
Yep.
I know so many of you love what we do in this shop with family and working with each other with love and respect, and then bringing her in and working with her with love and respect, and she shows it back, and we look at her as a peer, not like I'm bigger or better than you because we're adults and she's not. There's a lot to it, and it's really, really special for us to share it with y'all and for y'all to give us feedback and just for us to watch her grow up and mature, and
Yep.
it's so neat.
Yeah.
That's right. Is that all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4. I got more somewhere. Okay. 2 more in there. Cool. Now we're just missing 1. So 2 of our 6 injectors were actually stuck. So these are very simple little injectors. We're just going to clean it up, blow all our junk out of there. Working. Okay, they're all freed up, good to go. I wire brushed the end of these but not the tip. Just this right here is where it seats. There's a little copper jacket injector tube down on that head, and this has to be clean so it'll seal off. So, but don't bump that tip. If you do, your spray pattern's gonna change and it won't run good.
Y'all want to know something funny? Aaron was just wandering around the shop and he's like, I need some thread locker. Can't find any. I was like, oh, Permatex sent us a box like months ago, and I've never opened it because I wanted to open it with y'all because I think it's going to be cool inside. So I just did pop it open. So it is cool. So check it out. It says your favorite products have arrived. They sent a hat, groovy. Package contains serious game changers. That's so awesome. Tells us what's inside. A whole bunch of stuff. And thread locker is one of the things. Heck to the yes. Oh, different thread lockers. Wow, this is good. This stuff is amazing. Easy removal. So good. Ooh. Oh, gasket maker. I love it. Thank you, Permatex, and thank you for making this possible. He selected the blue thread locker.
Yep.
Medium strength.
Yeah, we're gonna put the injectors in, and I can't tell you why, but they had thread locker on those bolts. And I'm pretty confident Cummins is the last people that built this. So if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me. I'm not gonna use a red. I'm gonna use the blue, which is a medium strength, because I have a hunch that it's more for vibration, just to keep them from backing out. And it might actually have an oil gallery or something that goes into those threads. I'm not familiar with this particular head, so we'll put the glue on it. That way it's just the way they had it. And these only torque down, I mean, it's a giant bolt. These torque down between 12 and 15 foot-pounds. I don't have a wrench over here that size, so I'm just gonna do it by feel. But I pretty well know what 12 to 15 is. You know, the little wrist just kind of pops when you get there, so. Okay. I gotta put juice on these, so we'll just get them all set in place. And then okay. We're gonna put our little oiling tubes in the head. Again, on later models, this all would have been cast into the head, but on this one, it's got individual little tubes. And it came with cork gaskets. I feel like they got a little rubber in them though. So on the bottom here where it goes into the block, I'm just gonna put a little RTV on it. Optimum max torque, vibration resistance. Oh, we're gonna need that. This thing's gonna vibrate a lot. An easy disassembly. We've been liking this stuff because when you're a mechanic like me, you got to take things back apart 2 or 3 times, and it comes apart easier. It's much easier to clean off. It smells tasty. Looks good. I know this is my top because somebody's taking it out with their teeth. I know I use vice grips as well, but I did not do that. That was a previous builder, so.
Maybe your dad did it.
It's probably my dad.
17 years old.
Yeah, he was definitely working there at that time. Beautiful. Now, if that O-ring leaks, what you're going to have is loss of oil pressure. It's probably not going to leak to the outside of the engine, but because that's a pressurized tube, it's counting on that seal so you don't lose all your oil pressure. This is something we'll keep in mind, which you can always check by opening your valve cover and seeing if it's coming in between here. All right. Set them up here so we can lose 3 or 4 of them. Yeah, perfect. So I'm just going to replace these little O-rings on here. These have copper washers on them, and our kit did not come with new ones. So I'm just going to inspect each one and make sure they're good. Nice and tight. So before I torque the injector down, I want to put these in because that's a long tube and threads down there. It's very likely that those will be hard to get in if you torque the injector before you put these on. So much for all the pretty paint you put on those.
I know.
I think if I had a little bit of lubrication for this, it would help.
Oh my gosh.
Already got all of his little fuel rail bolt,
Yeah, they're all
banjo bolt kind of crazy things.
they're in and tight. Now we're gonna get these injectors tight. Okay, just want to make sure it's not hitting the valve spring.
Assembly lube going on top of the valves.
Yep.
This is exciting. It's kind of funny because this one front head was different, right? It had different rocker on it.
Yeah, 110472. Okay, they're all the same part number. Yeah, this is a style that I'm used to right here. Then we've got these here for the other two heads. They're just different. They go down inside there instead of over top of the pin. So that's interesting. It still work though. Very similar design, just different. Awesome. And those cleaned up really nicely. So next, 9/16 wrench and a flathead screwdriver. We'll get these adjusted. It's pretty simple. What we're trying to do is just make it contact both valves at the same time. So I'm putting pressure. This obviously can't adjust this side, so I'm putting pressure to hold it down level. And I'm just backing this off until I get 0 lash. It bumps right there. We're just gonna give it a tiny bit. And that's where I want them set up. Cool. That was just way wrong. Probably came off a different valve. And that one was dead on. Okay, crossovers are set. Thank you.
Dude,
Got them.
Boss Man just announced that's it for today.
That's right, it's almost 1 o'clock. I'm excited to go watch some football. It's Sunday. What I learned at the big truck shop is once you get to the point of setting a rack, if you're not feeling your best, come do it in the morning. Everybody's fresh, brains are firing on all cylinders. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna come back in the morning, put the rocker boxes on, push tubes, all that, get it set. Then we'll throw the oil pan up and hopefully we'll have a late night tomorrow and we'll get this thing running.
That would be freaking
Yeah.
amazing. See y'all then. I think today we might hear this thing make some noise and I am freaking pumped about it. Aaron's climbing up. Have you taken any pain medicine this morning or are you just naturally aspirated right now?
I'm good.
Okay.
Feel great. So those are my cam followers down in there. That's where the push tubes go into. I should have cleaned those before we put the heads on. They are nasty. So I'm gonna attempt to do that. I may have to go to the other shop and get a longer air blower. Yeah, we can't have any dirt in there. If we do, it'll mess up our valve adjustment. We're gonna try to get those cleaned out. That's an injector. That's an intake valve. That's an exhaust valve.
Do you want me to wipe out the little...
Oh, you can if you like. I'm definitely having to do it before I put them down in there. Intake. It's got the sleeve on it.
Okay, injectors are the big ones. Intake has the sleeve.
Yep.
And exhaust is just straight.
Yep, I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, on a Cummins, you're outside on each cylinder, or each head, I mean. Your outside one is your exhaust. Your two inside ones are your intakes. I'd be curious, my diesel mechanic subscribers, viewers, I got a theory with putting push tubes in. If you're using a flashlight and looking, to me it's harder. So I'm just guiding it down and I'm feeling until that seat's in there. I feel like I do a better job if I don't even look. You can tell when they're in there. Yes. So there's a bar that runs obviously with this compression release, and it's got a little, what would you call it? There's a cutout on the bar that goes across where that little washer sits on. So it picks it up, opens intake valves. That's your compression release. So I'm just glancing down in there to make sure that I am putting them in the right cylinders, in the right hole. So now I need an injector. Oh, I'm definitely moving a lot better than I was this time last week.
So thankful for that.
Me too. We got a little assembly lube at the bottom of our push tube, or push rod in this case, and we filled up the tops as well. So we're just gonna go ahead and, I know I already got those injectors yesterday, but put a little more juice on them. It's been a long time since this ran, so it's gonna take a little while to build oil pressure. Not to mention we got the pan off and all new hoses. So we're just gonna give her a little bit of lubrication. I'm digging this assembly lube. It's pretty thick. Like, as you can see, it doesn't run off immediately. It kind of stays where you put it. It's very nice. I've been using this easy disassembly for a while, and it is pretty freaking awesome. It doesn't stick on it. You don't have to cut it off the razor blade. It just comes up, but while it's on there, it seals really well. So we're gonna keep using it because I like it. We're going real thin here. So my experience has been on a gasket, the letters, if there's any writing on it, it always faces the mechanic. So let's give that a shot and see if it fits that way. Give these guys some love down in the comment section. That's the only way they know that you guys appreciate them sponsoring this, because they can't track the sales, obviously. You guys are going to Walmart or wherever and picking this stuff up, and they don't know that you bought it because of us. So give them a thumbs up or something, because we appreciate it, and I know you guys do too. Real thin. We're not trying to make a gasket here. We're just trying to make a little barrier so that gasket doesn't stick to the head like somebody welded it there. Oh, time to test the back. See if I'm healed. Okay. So the reason she's wire brushing those is these are actually cast iron. If they were aluminum, we wouldn't be doing that, but cast iron we can. Okay, someone's holding it up. There it is. I could use a little tiny screwdriver to guide these push tubes in. These can be a booger.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, just lop it right there and we'll blow it off. All in place. It's time to find bolts.
Perfect. Okie dokie.
Ooh, gotta be careful how I jump down.
Yeah.
I need 5 more of those.
Okay.
If you'll dig through those buckets, please.
Yeah, no problem.
There's been a development.
Yeah, we're missing 4 bolts for the rocker boxes. And so I went over to look in the oil pan, see if I could find the bolts, because sometimes I throw my bolts in the oil pan, and I didn't find them. But I did find this. That is a very large tooth off of a very large gear. Now, that could be an accessory drive gear. It's not a big deal. You just pull the accessory drive out, replace it. It could also be a camshaft gear or a crankshaft gear. We're gonna have to pull those rocker boxes back off so that I can rotate the engine. It's gonna be hard to rotate because there are no valves opening and stuff, but we'll get it rotated because I can see the bottom of the crank. If this is not a tooth off the bottom of the crank, then we've got to pull the accessory drive off and see if we can see the cam gear.
So we have a sense of urgency because we are departing on Wednesday for a trip to Pennsylvania to go to Let's Race Cars to wrench with Clay and that crew on the CRC build for their scholarship project that they do every year that we get to collaborate on. So we're like, we really wanted to get this done today, but clearly we're stopped.
Yes, I sent a picture of this to my dad and he immediately called me and he said, man, don't run that engine. There's a lot of pitting on that, which I'd already noticed. I'd showed the kid earlier that there's a lot of pitting on it. So if there's a lot of pitting on this one, it's probably that way through the entire gear train. So the bad news is we're not gonna be able to start this engine up for you guys on this episode. The good news is we know after sitting 40 years, that front crank seal was going to leak. Probably the gasket was gonna leak around the front cover. Our cam followers, they were probably gonna leak. So all this stuff needed to be addressed at some point anyways, and it's just forcing us to do it earlier than we want to. Also, the front motor mount on this engine actually goes behind, it's like a clamshell thing that goes behind the harmonic balancer. That was probably gonna go out pretty quickly. So we're gonna have to do more work, but we're gonna have a better product at the end of the day. So this is a bummer. If we're lucky, the accessory drive went out, pitched a tooth, they replaced it, and they just never pulled the oil pan, and this has been riding around in there for however long, who knows. But either way, we're gonna investigate, we're gonna figure it out. My dad did say that we can pull that crank gear off if we have to. He said if all else fails, what you do is get a torch, cut a little groove in it, pull it off, and then you heat the new one up and it'll slide right on. So we're not gonna have to pull the engine out, we're not gonna have to pull the crank, which is so nice, but we are gonna find this problem and we're gonna fix this problem.
And we always remember that there may be something that we find in there that we're like, I'm so glad we didn't hit the key on this. Yeah, it's making us do what we needed to do.
Absolutely. This is a big enough of a problem that this iconic old engine could be scrap iron. That camshaft fails, or that crankshaft fails, it's done. Like, we're not finding parts for it. So because all the major big components are in good shape now, by making sure we have good gears on it, we're gonna be able to run this thing for many years and enjoy it. So it's a good thing. Probably I should have went in it to begin with, but I just assumed it was all good. But apparently not. So let's figure out where this came from. Sometimes you gotta back up to move forward. It should be looking like a snaggle tooth once it comes around.
Oh, I think I see it. Are you seeing? You can maybe turn it a little bit more.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
Okay.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Lost the crank tooth.
Yep.
Alrighty,
That's the one.
looks like we're doing a front cover. Yeah. Yeah, I got shut down when I was 2 years old.
Whoa. Well, that's exciting, isn't it?
Truly.
Yeah. Tells you how hardy these engines are. That engine was running with the tooth missing on the crank. And I know that because if it had shut down because of a tooth broken, there would be like 100 teeth in the oil pan. But either way, we got to tear it down. So radiator's got to come off, probably part of this front bumper. Oh boy, and we should probably send that radiator to the shop once we have it out. We're gonna do this truck right and make it perfect. Perfect in my eyes is just not leaking oil and not blowing apart, so yeah.
Well, don't we know this is how builds go sometimes? And with this thing sitting for like 40 years now, it's pretty understandable that it had issues that were unforeseen. So you guys will have to stay tuned, and thankfully y'all do a wonderful job at that. You know, the funny thing about our analytics is like over half of you are not subscribed. The viewership is like 47% subscribed, and then the others haven't subscribed. If you don't have a YouTube account, it costs you no money. You just put your email address in there, and then you're able to subscribe to the channels you love. And you know, subscriptions don't make us any money, but they definitely give us that warm and fuzzy. We've been doing this 10 years, and we've seen a lot of YouTuber friends of ours go to like millions of subs, and we just inch along. You know, we're coming up on 400,000 right now, and that is incredible, like such a huge compliment. But if just 10% of you were to make a YouTube account and subscribe, I bet it would pitch us over that 400,000, and then 500,000, like that's huge. That's a little side note. The main thing we're grateful for is that y'all are here and tuning in and leaving us comments and showing your love and support. It just means the world to us. And also that you thank companies that help us do this, which on this build, it's Permatex. Giant thanks to those folks there. There's so many wonderful people that work for all these companies that are true enthusiasts, and I know Permatex has a whole slew of them. So we're so grateful to be doing what we do, and we will see y'all on the next upload.